Hello people, and welcome to Winning Wednesday, because when you win, we all win. So this is just going to be a short little video of getting those questions that you have been wanting to get answered. So you can leave your questions in the comments below, you can DM me, but simply it's going to be questions about real estate. So is it a good time to buy? Inspection questions. It's going to be about investing. So do you have that eye for investing, and that's just something that you want to do as far as flipping? You can get those questions answered. Is there a question that you have about being a realtor? Ask one. Go with me. This week we're going to start off with, is it a good time to buy? Yes, I believe, in my opinion, because this is my page, in my video, in my opinion, I believe it is a good time to buy right now. Because last year and earlier this year, there were so many things buyers were having to do to make their offer more appealing, which included appraisal gaps and including foregoing inspections, which I never recommend. Also, there were paying of taxes or paying of title. So there was little things that you can do to make your offer stand out, because there were so many. That is not the case right now. Now, do homes that are in move-in ready condition have no issues? Yes, they are still getting multiple offers, but you're not seeing the 10 and 20 offers that you were last year as well as earlier this year, because the rates have knocked people out of the market. Some people have just decided they're not going to move, they're going to fix up their home and build equity. So some of those people are coming out of the market, which means there's not as much competition. But we are still in the seller's market, because the demand for the home quality homes is still up, whereas the amount of homes that are available is still lower. Brittany, interest rates are almost 7%. Interest rates right now are higher. I will give everyone that, and that has reduced the amount of home that you're able to afford for some people. So that may take you out of the market. You may want to wait till next year, but with the uncertainty of next year, you just never know. There is a saying in the industry, marry the house and date the rate, which simply means that yes, you get the home that you like, and your family's gonna do well, they're gonna thrive in the neighborhood, but you date your rate, which means that once the rates go down, you can refinance. So that means you take the rate that you currently have, you go through the refinance process, and then you will have to prove that you're able to own the home again. So just keep that in mind. When you refinance, it's like you're applying for the loan all over again. So if you're even keeping this in mind, keep your debt low, make sure your credit score stays where it needs to be to make sure that you do qualify for the new rate, because you are basically reapplying, not just taking the information that was provided previously. You're in the process of applying for mortgage, and ask what are the steps to getting refinanced, if that's something that you want to do once they come down. Rent is 100%. What do you mean rent is 100%? That in mind, if you're renting right now, you are paying for someone else's. You're paying a mortgage on the house, maybe their home. You're if you're fixing it up, you're getting it nice and ready. If you do decide to move out, you're getting it nice and ready for the next person. So it is 100% that you're not putting towards equity. You're not going towards building that generational wealth. So just keep that in mind when you hear the interest rate is higher. So you mean I can buy a house if I haven't evaluated my budget, don't know what my credit score is, I haven't done any of the homework, no rainy day fund, I can buy a house right now? It's a good time? This is for those who have pre-qualified themselves. So you've looked at them to see if a mortgage would fit in your budget. You have looked at approximate utility costs that will come with owning a home versus renting. You have started the rainy day fund, just because no matter how many inspections you do, something's going to come up, unfortunately. And then looking into inspection, appraisal, and the earnest money amounts, because those will all need to be paid up front. So long as you've looked at that, then you can move on to meeting with the lender. But again, this is someone who has pre-qualified themselves that yes, buying a home fits in what I want to do, as well as fitting into my budget as far as affordability. But Brittany, you're a realtor. Aren't you going to tell me every time is a good time to buy? Yes, I do want you to buy a house. I am a realtor, so that is my bread and butter. But if you have a real estate agent, or you're working with someone who you don't believe has your best interest at heart, why are you working with them? Why? So I want you to buy a house, but I want you to be financially ready to do it. I want you to want to do it. I'm not living in there. I'm not paying the bills either. So I want you to make sure that you're ready, not me. So that's why I tell all my clients I work at your pace. Get into that home, but it's all on you. And I will never force you to do anything that you're not comfortable doing. In my opinion, yes, it is still a good time to buy. Make sure you speak to a real estate professional, and I can be that if you need one. But again, speak to a real estate professional, speak to a lender to ensure that it is the right time for you. Thank you so much. That is all that I have for today. So if you do have any questions, please drop them in the comments, send them to my DMs. I would be happy to get them answered. Again, if it's a quick question I can answer on the fly, I'll do that for you, and then I will do a video about it later. But I want to make sure you get those questions answered, so send them to me. Thank you for tuning in to Winning Wednesday, because when you win, we all win.